was the only coaching institute that contained all positive reviews. I practiced the assignments given by him, or even I used to go through every question again. There were long sessions conducted for us. So in that 1 week, I watched all the videos that were updated on the portal. Around 10 mocks I solved in that 1 week. And they took HR question session for us. And that was really very helpful. You will get all the material and guidance. You will be in one of the top B school if you follow whatever EG is saying.
Huge congratulations on securing your SIBM Pune convert.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you give me a brief background of your school, college, and what were you doing before CAT? Basically, your profile.
Okay. So my schooling has been done from Sonipat in Haryana, Holy Child Senior Secondary School. And I did my bachelor's from Delhi University and I did it in mathematics honors, BSc mathematics honors. And my profile is 998 and I am a fresher. I graduated in 2024.
From which colleges did you receive calls, and which are the ones that you have successfully converted so far?
I received calls from SCMHRD, SIBM Pune, which I have converted, and NMIMS Mumbai as well. Baki, there were others as well, but the best three were these.
Okay. How did you come to know about Elite Grid? कोई recommend किया था या फिर आप खुद ही research करके पता लगाए थे?
Okay. So when I was searching for coaching institutions, I was really confused. But one day I came across a channel which had a survey of coaching institutions. So from there, I got to know about Elites Grid, and trust me, it was the only coaching institute that contained all positive reviews. I mean, for others there were mixed reviews, but it contained all positive reviews, and usse mera trust बढ़ा, and I researched more about it and finally decided to join it. And trust me, this was the best decision that I did ever.
Which batch did you enroll in, and when did your classes begin in Elite Grid?
So I was enrolled in the starting first batch that started, and my classes began in February.
कैट प्रिपरेशन में बहुत ज्यादा अप्स एंड डाउन्स रहता है, राइट? स्पेशली जब मॉक टेस्ट का फेज आता है, स्कोर इतना फ्लक्चुएट करता है कि थोड़ा सा डिमोटिवेटेड हो जाते हैं स्टूडेंट। तो आपके भी ऐसे फेजेस आए होंगे जहां अप्स एंड डाउन्स थे, तो उस टाइम पे आप खुद को मोटिवेट कैसे करते थे? व्हाट केप्ट यू गोइंग एंड हेल्प यू टू स्टे बैलेंस्ड?
ओके, तो यस, स्कोर्स तो काफी फ्लक्चुएट होते थे, एंड उसको मेंटेन करने के लिए एक्चुअली मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, बट हनी सर उन्होंने पहले से ही बताया हुआ था दैट इट इज गोना हैपन एंड यू विल सी दीज थिंग्स। सो उस पे मैंने ज्यादा फोकस नहीं किया। आई जस्ट फोकस्ड ऑन कीपिंग गोइंग ऑन एंड जस्ट नॉट worrying much about that. So I just used to see my mistakes and tried correcting them in the further mocks that used to happen.
कैट में 3 सेक्शंस होते हैं, कॉन, वीआरसी एंड डीआईएलआर। तो कोई एक पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन था जो आपको टफ लगा हो इनिशियली जब आप प्रिपरेशन कर रहे थे?
So I think VARC was the toughest section for me because कभी कभी कॉम्प्रिहेंड करना उस पैसेज को उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे काफी डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है। तो उस पॉइंट पे मुझे वीआरसी डिफिकल्ट लगा। बाकी डीआईएलआर एंड क्वांट्स आर समथिंग दैट कैन बी डन एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, बट वीआरसी के लिए फुल यू नीड फुल फोकस एंड अटेंशन एट दैट टाइम।
Okay, so I would love to know, how did you practice that VRC section to improve your performance?
Okay, so I followed whatever was told by Shehzar sir. He used to give us articles to read for like every day there used to be one. So I tried going through that. So that was one thing. Rest, I practiced the assignments given by him. So I think all these, and also he shared some books, vocabulary books. Then Word Power Made Easy was one of the book for vocabulary recommended by him. So by following his instructions only, I followed my VRC part.
Okay, और डीआईएलआर कॉन्स में कैसे प्रैक्टिस किया आप?
DLR and cons में भी I just followed whatever Gaurav sir and Hani sir told us to. DLR में I used to attend live classes, and then whatever homework questions Gaurav sir used to give us, I solved those, and like this I maintained a track, and assignments were also updated on the portal time by time. So I used to solve that as well. Similarly for quants, I used to make notes. Although Hani sir said that there is no need to make notes, but I am a person who need notes because I cannot remember like this. So I used to make my notes and then I used to go through them after you know a week or something so that things are in my mind. So like this, by making notes, solving assignments, I did my cons as well.
So when you first started taking full-length mocks, were your score initially high or low?
They were, I would say, moderate. They were not high for sure. but they were in the range of I would say 40 to 60.
ओके सो इनिशियली आपका स्कोर लो था फिर ग्रेजुअली इम्प्रूव सो आई थिंक इट्स
Yes.
बिकॉज ऑफ योर मॉक टेस्ट एनालिसिस स्ट्रेटजी सो आई वुड लव टू नो हाउ डिड यू एनालाइज योर मॉक सेक्शन वाइज
So that also I followed the instructions. So what it used to be that VRC, after giving a mock test, I used to wait for 24 hours at least, and then I would solve the RCs again without even those I had solved during the mock test. I used to solve them again, and that actually at that point of time I would see that उस time मैं कर पाती थी अच्छे से comprehend rather than जब मैं mock test दे रही होती थी. तो एक तो वो पार्ट था, उससे ज़्यादा क्लैरिटी मिलती है और कॉम्प्रिहेंशन बेटर होता है बाद में। एंड देन अबाउट DILR, ऑल्सो आई यूज्ड टू गो थ्रू दोज़ सेट्स दैट आई डिड नॉट सॉल्व ड्यूरिंग द मॉक टेस्ट। तो पहले वो एंड बाद में इफ आई गॉट एनी सेट रॉन्ग, देन आई वुड डू इट अगेन। अदरवाइज़ आई गुड टू गो फॉर द जो मॉक में दिया था उसी से। Then quants में भी the questions that I did not solve, or even I used to go through every question again after giving mocks. So like this, I maintained a notebook, and I also used to note down that which mistakes I did where in a separate diary, and I used to go through that before every mock. That helped a lot.
सो हाउ डिड यू स्ट्रक्चर योर रिविजन इन द लास्ट 30 to 45 days before CAT?
So before 30 to 45 days, there were long sessions conducted for us. So quants was mainly covered in that only because Honey sir, he went through everything from starting to ending in those long sessions. Also DILR and VRC के लिए भी those sessions were conducted. तो उसमें almost everything was covered. Apart from this, I used to revise my notes for quants that I made. That was it. And I used to solve mocks.
Okay, other than CAT, did you appear for any other exam? Of course, you appeared for SNAP because you joined SIBM Pune. Other than SNAP, did you appear for any other exam?
Yes, I did appear for NMAT and ZAT.
Okay, I will love to know how did you prepare for that exam? Because CAT and OMETs are a bit different. ZAT में तो decision making section है, SNAP में कुछ कुछ LR का कुछ कुछ है, add-on clocks and all. तो आपने पढ़ाई कैसे किए थे SNAP, INMAT and ZAT के लिए?
So after our CAT was over, there was 1 week of gap in my NMAT. So in that 1 week, I watched all the videos that were updated on the portal. तो वो मैंने देखा and I solved mocks as well around 2 or 3 because for NMAT there is no need for more mocks, you know. तो NMAT का it went well by doing this much. Also SNAP के लिए भी there was not much time for the first attempt that we gave. तो 1 week was there and उसी 1 week में there were, you know, almost everything was covered in NMAT. There were some topics that used to be covered more for SNAP. तो वो मैंने उस 1 week में किया and mocks solve किए mostly. Around 10 mocks I solved in that 1 week. 10 or maybe, you know, 7, 8. जितना भी time था, तो accordingly I solved and then analyzed it. And then ZAT के लिए we had 1 month. So उसके लिए Hani sir, he took DM classes, and if you watch them properly, then you will be able to ace that section. So I did well in my DM section during ZAT. So just you have to focus on whatever he is saying and do that properly. Other than that, quants and VRC was similar to CAT. तो उसके लिए nothing extra. Just solve a lot of mocks. And mocks also, ZAT के लिए you need to do previous year questions. That of course, EG faculty will provide. No need to go for any extra mock for that. Just solve previous year papers.
Okay, coming back to the interview stage directly then, share how you prepared for your personal interview.
So EG में we were our sessions were taken by mentors who were previous year EG students, and they are in top B schools right now. Like they are in various B schools, you know. So you will find a mix of a person from every B school there. So we were assigned mentors from that, and sessions they were taken by a certain mentor, and they took HR question session for us, and that was really very helpful because in that they discussed around 50 HR questions with us, and they gave a framework as to how to frame our answers for all those 50 HR questions that are mainly asked during interviews. So by attending that session only, I got a lot of idea about how to go with the preparation, and it was the most important session, I would say, for the HR questions. And I was a person who used to be very scared of interviews. And मेरे को शुरू से ही था कि I will pass this competitive exam, but I don't know how I will go about for my interviews. But then I did it well. So I think you can also do it if you have just show a little confidence in yourself and do whatever mentors will say. And then they also took our GD sessions, which showed us like how to go about doing group discussions. And then for the current affairs also, uh, Dipanshi ma'am took our sessions and that were very helpful. Even budget came around that time. She took a session for budget and that was a game changer, I would say. It was very informative. So you will get all the material and guidance, and you will be able to ace your interview also by joining just Elite's grade also. So you can trust EG for your interview preparation as well.
When you saw that you had converted Symbiosis, what was your reaction when you saw that congratulations on the screen?
Earlier that day, I converted SCMHRD, but converting SIBM Pune as it was my best call. So I was on cloud nine for sure. So best feeling I would say. And it was all because of EG. I would get the credit because even I performed okayish in CAT, and after that, students they leave their preparation and they
Yeah.
spend time regretting about how your paper went and everything. But Honey sir, he took our session during like जिस दिन CAT का paper था, at night he conducted a session, and in that he motivated us to such an extent that ठीक है अब हो गया, do not think about what has happened, do not waste your time in that. आज तुमने सोच लिया उसके बारे में, कल से you just start preparing for whatever is next. And I actually followed that, and उसी की वजह से I did not wasted my time in regretting about how my papers went and everything, but I focused on the coming exams, and that really helped a lot. And I would also suggest to all the MBA aspirants there that whatever happens, happens, because you cannot control the things that happen on D-Day, no matter how well you are prepared. So better focus on the upcoming exams and you will ace it for sure. Like you will be in one of the top B school if you follow whatever EG is saying, you will do it.
Okay. What was your overall experience with Elite's grade?
As though like I have been praising about LSK during the whole interview, so by now you all must have a better idea about how much I have respect for this coaching institute. So it was really wonderful. The faculty is amazing. You can reach them anytime. They are ready to help you. So if you are thinking of joining it, just go with it. Do not let a second thought come into your mind. You can trust it blindly.
If you could give one important piece of advice to the CAT aspirant to help them improve their score, then what would be your advice? It can be any common mistake that they should avoid, or something that they should consistently focus on during the preparation. So, what would be your advice?
Okay. So one of my advice will be that while you are practicing mocks, uh, fluctuations will happen. At one like during one mock you will score very good, and at the next mock maybe you will go all down. So fluctuations will happen, but don't focus much on your mock scores, but focus on the mock analysis. And that is what is going to help you at the end. So just whenever you will be, you will start doing your mocks, do them with all seriousness and analyze them properly. Because there had been many cases where we do not analyze our mocks, we just keep on giving them. So that is of no use. You give a mock, analyze it, and then move on to the next mock, because if you will not do that, then it is of no use. So that is one of the advice that I would like to give.
That's a really helpful advice. It can definitely guide and motivate other CAT aspirants to prepare in a more focused way. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing journey with us from the struggle of the preparation to successfully getting into SIBM Pune. Big congratulations once again on this wholesome achievement. Wishing you all the very best as you begin this exciting new chapter. Thank you so much for joining and sharing everything so honestly.
Thank you so much for hosting me and letting me share my experience with all the MBA aspirants out there. And trust me, you all will do it. Just be focused and follow whatever your mentors and faculty is saying. Thank you.